Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6 of my journey through Last Epoch Tombs of the Erased. Last time I got some of the corrupted woven echoes knocked out, but it was not easy. I had to upgrade defense quite a bit to be able to pull the few off that I did. So today I will be going into farming for upgraded blessings to further try and boost my defense levels and keep making the empowered monoliths a little bit easier for me because it's a little rough at the moment. But we've also had a patch come in, 1.2.1, a bunch of different bug fixes in here. There's a lot of them, to say the least. Then there's some improvements, corrected a source of a possible memory leak. That's definitely good to fix. Looks like you'll be able to look for specific uniques with the loot filter now. The woven firstborn is now resistant to damage while emerging. Also significantly reduce the damage per hit from the woven firstborn's lightning dot fields. Enemies can no longer apply time rot or damned, but the big change is with regard to rune wardens and exiled mages. Less rune wardens will show up, fewer rune wardens spawn, rune wardens have less health, rune wardens can now de-aggro, and exiled mages from rune prisons left by rune wardens now drop 3 times as many experimental items. Exiled mages have 10% less health at level 0, scaling up to the same amount at level 100. Exiled mages have a 15% chance to drop 2 experimental items instead of 1. The Circle of Fortune bonus turns this into 30% chance to drop 3 instead of 2. The Rune Warden bonus turns it into a 45% chance to drop 4 instead of 3, and both together result in 90% chance to drop 7 instead of 6. So a lot more experimental items from Exiled Mages. Cool stuff. We'll see if we can see any of that in action, but make sure you hit that like button and let's jump in. Alright, I need 83 stability to get this last quest echo in Fall the Outcasts. I've tried to run this zone like 3 times and it disconnected me and it was being a pain. But I guess these beacon nodes, they don't reset the amount of stability if you were to disconnect or die in it. If I get all the bonus stability in here, I will get exactly 83, which will be what I need to get to 800. So start there. Normal enemies, I'm still doing just fine with. Like I mentioned, I upgraded my defense quite a bit. I've got a lot more armor than I had previously, and, well, it's not on that, but percentage of armor applies to damage over time, and I have more health regen than I had before. We'll be going after more of that from a blessing once I can get this monolith finished up. And a champion. Champions are like the big scary things for me at the moment. I spec'd out of the Weaver Tree stacking of champions I had last time, so I wouldn't fill my maps with those. And I instead get a bunch more loot lizards that are kind of all over the place. Guaranteed unique drop out of them. This one's got some idols. Yeah, normal rare enemies, they're not bad at all. It's only the champions. So clearing most stuff is fairly simple for me. There's just some crazy outliers with the champions and the possessed enemies from the tombs and whatnot. There's 56 bonus stability. So that has me at 800. Gain 1 gaze of Orobyss when you defeat the boss in this quest echo and are granted an option to choose a blessing. Gaze of Orobyss will be consumed when slaying Shade of Orobyss to grant additional corruption. However, if you die fighting such a shade, 1 Gaze of Orobyss will be lost. So that's 12 additional corruption, and I can stack 4 of them. Okay, and this is the boss. We gotta run around and take out these. Oh, that was easy. I don't remember these things going down quite as easily the first time we did this, but sure. Abomination. Yeah, my damage against a single target seems just fine. Oh yeah, then we got the ward. Nonsense, but yeah, even still, this isn't bad. I can handle this. As long as I don't die from some nonsense. Oh, already at 50% ward. No more of those. I got a total Don't be in that damage over time. Already to the next threshold. For real, like easier than that Brewmaster boss I had to fight yesterday. Oh, Harbinger of Defilement. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up? Just get a whole extra boss fight here, don't we? Whoa. It's got all kinds of interesting abilities. Okay. Made it to that threshold. Okay, yeah, I don't want to stand in that. Definitely not. Okay. Maybe I've seen everything it can do. Just... that seems like the big no-no. Don't stand in the purple multi-slam thing. There's some kind of gnarly degen with that void damage. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So those things cause degen if I were to get onto them. Oh, heal. Still got 3 potions. Grab another one. Oh. I got caught in that a little bit. Okay, halfway. I dodged so many attacks too. Big fan of that. The ones I manually dodge and the ones I happen to dodge because I have a bunch of dodge stacking. 25%. Okay, don't mean that. Move here, yep. Not too hard of an enemy. I mean, at least it doesn't have the I'm gonna leap at you from across the room and pretty much one-shot you with 5 stacks of poison. That was pretty obnoxious to deal with that Brewmaster. Got it. Harbinger's Eye. And I can get 9% XP bonus, Grand Idol drop rate, Large Idol drop rate, Gold drop rate. I'm going to take the XP bonus. Replace, confirm, nice. Collapsing Horizon. Duel a Harbinger that has already slain the boss of this timeline and claim its spoils. It drops the same items it would have had you slain it right after defeating the timeline boss. Okay. Harbinger's Needle. Breaks if equipped when you kill a timeline boss above 90 corruption, causing that timeline boss to grant 3 additional gaze of Orobyss. Okay. Ribbons of Blood. Lyraga's Claws. That took me to the Shattered Road. So the next one I have to defeat at 125 corruption in a different timeline. What is this up here? Altar of Oblivion. Defeat a Harbinger in each timeline, then return with a Harbinger Eye. Okay, so I can't do that. So next, I need to go to Ending the Storm. This is where the big region blessing is at, so I need to complete at least 1 echo here. Echo conquered. Cocoon Great Mace. Stormbreaker. I picked up a exalted item. So now I can take that exalted item and use Glyph of Envy on something. Only 161, 194, 184, 169. Didn't give me near as much as it did when I was first using one of those. And you get 850, so not quite enough for one yet. Just do another echo. Murama's Hilt. Curse damage, curse spell, cast speed, 4 mana gain when you use Harvest. Hey! And a lizard popped out of my chest with an Azaral's Fury. Level 87. With that, I want more flat damage. 2 T7 rolls, melee fire damage, and frailty on melee hit. I wonder if an item like that would give me more stability with an Envy rune. I'll try that if I don't get what I need from this. Ooh, Shrine summons loot lizards. Oh, there's so many. Okay, I got those. Get these ones back there. Get this one over here. Still one over here. Oh, that one exploded into more. Okay, I got that one. Get them. Oh, that's so many lizards. Oh my. Grasp of the Blood Mage. Kolnavar's Claim. Got a Viper Tail. Veil Root. Ravager's Dart. Throwing damage with Heartseeker per 5 dex. Heartseeker now counts as a throwing skill and scales with throwing damage instead of bow damage. Interesting. Another Veil Root, Tribe Electra, Malin's Hubris, Halavar's Set, Fundamental Criterion, Weaver's Gift, increased duration of bleed, poison, and electrify per equipped Weaver's Will item up to 5, chance to electrify and slow on hit, damage leeches health from damage over time and damage over time penetration. Interesting. Vial of Volatile Ice, Unvar's Hegemony, Faribor's Set, Unstable Core, Aberrant's Call. Like, that's just one shrine. No, I'm still not done. There's more over here. Kolnavar's Claim, Wheel of Torment, Leoth's Signet, Elirez while channeling. Interesting. And Apex of Thought, ambushed by a Rune Warden. So they have less HP now, but now the exiled mage that comes from the prison is going to drop 3 times as many items. There's this. So then pop open the mage. Ooh, it almost got me with that. Cold Beam. That would have been unfortunate. Inventory's already full from this map anyways, so. Okay, and yep, that is 7. Armor mitigation, damage over time, Eternal Gauntlets. So that's what I have on my current one with a bunch of Void Res. And it has throwing damage. So if I wanted to use this, the best thing I could probably do is try and seal the dexterity, which didn't happen and then did, but that took 21. So now even if I get this, it's going to be hard. Yeah. And good try. But that is cool though. A bunch more experimented items. Crest of Unity. Elemental Novas always try Elemental. 1% Ellie pin with Elemental Nova per 10% uncapped total Ellie res. Less damage taken from ignited shock or chilled enemies. This seems really good. Elemental Nova skills can go from 3 to 6 on it. Another lizard. Oh, there's another one. Popped out up here. Lizards all over the place. I don't got room in my inventory for much more stuff. So if it doesn't have legendary potential, I just don't take it, I guess. And this one dropped me 3 uniques. Beast King, Prism Wraps, and Lyraka's Claws. Another lizard just popped out of the ground. That one taken off too. He really tried to run away on me. Parthenon's Vow. Wormhide Coat and a Nemesis. Grim Constitution, a unique that I can put in that can't have legendary potential, so nothing I'm carrying. I think I just don't worry about that. Rhyme Steel Nemesis. This one's not bad. Easy. Vault of the Barnacle King. Bunch of loot lizards. Interesting. Over 850. Use the Harbinger Crest and lure a Harbinger into this Echo. I don't think I can not do that. Contains incomplete path. Is that because I have to do these? It does say optional. No idea. I'm just going to try this. It doesn't look like I can disable this Harbinger, so I'm just going to do it. And then, yeah, don't screw this up. Fight's not hard, just don't get hit by the crazy eye beam. Not that one. That one. Oh, that wasn't it. I saw a red eye, and I'm afraid. Just switch sides when it happens, I guess. Should dodge out of the big claw slams. Red eye, yep. Switch. And should be about halfway, like, yeah. To the ad phase, that wasn't bad. Finally, looks like I'm going back to the fight. Let's go. That looks like a beam. Switch sides. Yeah, but now I gotta deal with the waves. Ooh, that hurt even. Don't get hit in that. Ow. Let's go over here. Yep. Hey, bonus health potion. I could use that. Ow. Go over here. Dodge. Let's watch for that. I'm watching his eye. Okay. So I've done a fairly good job at dodging that. In all the attempts I've done at this fight. That's just the blast. No. Yeah, I want to go over here. Nope. Ow. Okay, that's the slam. No, not yet. Watch for eye. Should be good right here. Finish it. Go. Got it. And there's the region that I was looking for. 16 flat, 193% extra. There's also ward decay threshold, ward per second, stun chance. Take that region. So I was at like 70 something, I think. Now up to 177. It's a big deal, and I'm 3 under on the lightning res. Okay, so I drop this armor, get another all res in there. Okay, good there. Resists are all very close across the board. So if I was to do something else there, I probably want to go up here, Raid of Dragons, and get the grand of this all res. Shadow String. I don't think I've seen that. Legacy of the Quiet Forest. Gain rage every 3 seconds while in Spriggan form. Another Rune Warden. Exiled Mage. Dropping 7 pairs of experimented gloves. And 1 Eternal. But it didn't come with the right mod. I think at this point, I'm going to duplicate my filter. Amulet bases. I'm looking for throwing attack speed or less damage taken. Belts, Praetorian. Gloves, only need Eternals. These gluttonous gloves, whatever those are crazy. Armor, vitality, and percent health. Don't know what that is. Don't worry about helmets or body armors because those are special mods. Boots, that was the other one. Just Citadel boots. Swaddling of the Erased. Heart of the Hive. That one looks new. Yeah, I got a couple new ones. Now I've completed one here. This is where I bust out those items I set aside. Not sure if it matters, but Siphon Stability, 194, 180, 168. I don't know if it like matters at all. Just like a random 779. I need 850. Do one more. 189. Oh, this is the big Necro Dragon. Okay. I can handle this. This is nothing compared to the Lagon. Lagon's like very scary. So many attacks can just destroy you. I mean, I feel like I could maybe get hit by that big blast. I don't want to test it, but yeah, I don't fear the imminent one shot. here. Okay, that breath hurts. You gotta get out of it. So maybe that could one-shot you. Like, if there's anything that should one-shot me, it's that big AoE attack. Without a doubt. And then standing in the breath for a prolonged period of time, that should kill me. But then, like, nothing else the boss does is dangerous at all. There we go. Last bit award. Last breath? Nope. There's the breath. Very easy to read it, too. Final bid. Oh, no. Don't risk it. Okay. Now finish him. Easy. Ooh, not big circles here. So I'll probably have to do it again. There's necrotic res, a little bit of dodge, crit avoidance, leech, and chances slow. No, I keep my current. Twisted Heart of Eukaryotes, Dragon Flame Edict. So I get to keep the leftover stability from that. Cool. I think I'm just gonna run another one. I still have 6 Glyphs of Envy, so I could rush another one of those bosses. Ooh, Tomes of Favor, Cradle of the Erased, 9%, only 8 on the Golden Aegis, and only 9 Weaver's Will. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, get some stability. That was 201, 182, 154. I need to do one more and then go fight it again. I won't show the whole fight this time. I just proved I could do it and showed how it went. So we'll see what we get. Got it. That is 20 to all res, up from my 11. Well, one went 7 to 12. This one goes 13 to 20, and I got the 20. There's a chance to poison one, but 20 all res. Perfect. Sun Wreath, Fire Dot, Flame Reeve hits enemies in an expanding circle around you. Then what? I'm getting cold res, I'm getting void res, frailty on hits, and suffix shard drop rate. So now I can replace my idol, get my armor boost back there. Probably need to go farming for better idols. Void res is overcapped, so I could easily replace this with something else if there's something useful there. And I think I'll farm this one out rather than use the envies here. Ooh, Jade Amulet with fizz damage and throwing damage already on it. What do I want to do here? Raise the level on the throwing damage. See if I can seal it. Okay, no. Reroll the void res. Fire. Back to void res. Reroll one more time. Fire. Raise the level once on the LE res. Then try to seal that. And it went to 5. Well, 16.4 to 18. That's more DPS. And makes resistances more comfortable. Without a doubt. I'll take it. Tongue of the Aberrant Seer 2LP. Grim Constitution with bonus block effectiveness. Interesting. And what happened to this? Chance to bleed on bow hit. Health gain on glancing blow. Mana efficiency with synchronized strike. Crazy, but not really useful. Hey, I got one of the shrine things to naturally spawn. Cool. Ooh, multiple of the shrine ones. Oh, there's another one over here. Whoa. So that really works. What I did was socketed False Temple in my Weaver tree right here. So it can just naturally spawn. Level 88. Get 2 more throwing damage. Ooh, I might be able to spec out of these points. This is glancing blow chance, double glancing blow chance if not hit, but I should be converting enough block that I don't need that, and then I can put it into this that is 2% per point plus 1 dex instead of the 2% here. So I'm just going to try this. Spec out of those. 98% chance for glancing blow right now. So technically I only need 1 point in that. So take 1 Cloak of Shadows, then get my throwing damage. I can get throwing damage. 7% each point there. This is just 5 dex. I can get dex and health, dex and glancing blow, dex and reduce, boss or rare's dodge rating. Hey, let me respec all those. Put points into dex plus, oh, not there. Dex plus health, 3 of them. There's percent throwing damage here. I could do that instead of more dex and this debuff. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Another 12% throwing damage. Shows 18.9 on the acid flask. Keeps getting better. Still a long way to go on this T7 affix chance. Maybe I should focus trying to remove some of these prophecies. A bunch of these are tied to dungeons. I have so much favor now as well. Go looking for a bunch of exalted relics. 300 corruption champions. Yikes. Too many prophecies. Good. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on here. Yeah, I need to run some dungeons. Soulfire Bastion Key. Oh, I don't have access to these things yet. Dungeon tier 1. Gotta go through waves of this. Prophecy fulfilled. Item does not fit in inventory. Some arena key got put in here somehow. But what happened to the ring? I had a ring, I put it in my inventory, I picked up a thing, and then an arena key appeared, but where's my ring? What? My damage numbers are the same, so maybe when the ring is equipped. Okay, now my damage number has changed. Yeah, it dropped a ton because my ring is gone. Yeah, my poison res tanked from that. It had fizz res on it. That's not the ring I had socketed in here. Another prophecy fulfilled, but does not fit in inventory. I moved something in my inventory, and now I can pick the stuff up. But it like overrided my ring with some arena key. Oh man. Alright, changing zones now. My ring is back equipped. Oh, thankfully. Fire Lich Cremorus. Okay. So I am immune to necrotic. Okay. I just can't damage him, or am I done? Did I win? I might have won. Yeah, I won. Level 1 dungeon. And the Soul Gamble. Body armor. And another one. Ballista's helmet. Not for this class. Relics, I guess. Damage over time. Can't get a belt or boots. Can get an amulet. Got Tears of the Forest with 2 LP. T7 AoE with Acid Flask. So that helmet would need to reroll that dodge rating. That's not useful. Come on, give me something big. Chances slow on bow hit. That's a rip. This one has +3 shurikens, but the necrotic res is locked in there. Flat health regen's pretty solid. Put that damage while wielding a sword. See what happens here. Keep sending it, send it, send it. So that's 60. Try to seal the regen. Nope, nope. Slight damage loss for regen and better leech. And that's +3 to the shuriken, which could just get more damage or get crit multi. I think I take this 15% more damage. And then of course it pulls out things I didn't want it to on the decoy totem. So I have to level that back up. That's fine. Oh yeah, that got me so much rank. And I only completed 2 things. Or maybe just the grabbing them helped a lot. T7 affix is twice as common. I need that. 2 arena tier 3. I need deaths of rare enemies in any tier 3 dungeon. Should be able to get that knocked out here. I don't think this is counting as a dungeon in that regard, as I've killed a lot of rare enemies. Alright, the Crimson Blade. I don't know which one I need to beat here. Well, this is easier than the last time I did it, that's for sure. I mean, I fought all 3 of them at once. Or, well, 2 and then 1. But still. Makes me wonder if I can get away with the tier 4 one now. Still would be rough, but okay. Prophecy's complete. Penumbra, necrotic damage, necrotic penetration. Interesting. And with this new helmet, I do have extra leech, so I could get rid of leech here for better. So let's see. I got the fizz damage. I need to add throwing damage. Send that up. Okay. 18 throwing damage. Try and seal the fizz res. It went up. No more forging potential. That helps open the belt up. 18.2, 18.8. Belt with better damage. Why wouldn't I use this? That's got poison and cold res with it as well. Huh. Everything's purple for the first time. I really need something with percent health on it though, like this. Okay. This belt. Reroll the ward gain on potion use. No. Minion damage. Also no. Mana regen. Also no. Cold damage. Okay. This one. Reroll minion damage. Necrotic. Fire. Chance for potions. Elemental damage over time. Okay. It'll work for now. More prophecies complete. 752 reputation to rank up. So I think if I just go take another prophecy. Ooh, maybe what I need is actually Thornslinger with legendary potential. Because +1 fizz skills gives me a net shurikens and acid flask. That'd be big on its own. That's probably not 100% perfect, but there's a ton of dodge out of this Jungle Queen's Chaps of Holding. I haven't seen that yet. Very rare. Follow the Empire timeline unique or set belt echo rewards. 0.81% chance. Thornslinger, 1 in 12 for 2 LP. So if I want the Thornslinger, I just gotta farm for it. It's a common unique. That wouldn't be the most defensive option, but it'd be the best offensive option, I think. Lin slot unlocked. Yeah. So spending favor is a big help in pushing this up. So now I got the T7 affix thing. Prophecy fulfilled. Nothing really good there. What did I put on this? Fizz damage, throwing damage. Okay. So that could be improved. Ooh, chest area with acid flask. Alright, we're in power in this one. Another cold one. Cool. Stolen tide, all minion damage. Throwing an acid flask consumes a potion in order to throw additional flask that deals 137% more damage. +2 to throwing attacks. AoE for throwing area skills. All res, movement speed, potion slot. Huh. Well, that's nifty. Scary, but nifty. 3 LP Shroud of Obscurity. That's for an Acolyte. That's interesting. 2 LP Transcriber's Graver. A chest with one of all of the dungeon keys. Fizz damage, chance to bleed, glancing blow, dodge rating. I wonder if I can fit this in. Fizz res, well, it's got fizz pin. This fire res armor can come out. Fire res health. Heli res mana can come out. This is 4 slots. So it's better than the poison pin throwing damage. And see what else this can add to it. New lightning res health. I think that's more needed than fire. Got additional dodge rating. Loot lizards. Acid flask, damage while wielding sword, and dodge rating. First things first, level up that flask. -22. There's no way. Yep. I don't have the lightning res for that. It would be a big damage increase though. Serpent's bow. T7 bow attack speed. That's interesting. This idol ended up with 6% dodge rating, 3% glancing blow. Oh, when hit. Oh, no, that's just, yeah. Helmet can have percent health. There's probably no way that this turns up. Gonna need some miracle rerolls. Ward when you create a shadow, mana, chance to slow on bow hit. Ward with shift. Throwing damage while dual wielding. Alright. T6, throwing damage. I should really be looking for T7s. Like, my rings are good enough. Whoa, they're just splitting into more and more. Lizards splitting into lizards. 108% dodge rating. Maybe I can make it work. 45 fortune potential. Reroll that. Don't need the mana. Fizz res went up. Fizz res being there is okay. I need fizz res on stuff, so come on. Give me something. Chance to gain Crimson Shroud when you use a melee attack that hits. I only have 8 of the acid flask ones. I mean, level it up. This comes with fizz res. So re-roll that fizz res to void. So this would be a big swap from armor to dodge. Yeah. Oh, and this has glancing blow chance. that's allowing me to have made that swap I made. I see. All right, what can I do here? Gauntlet of Strife. Reroll the properties of a unique by using another copy of the same unique. Duel a sequence of empowered bosses and their champions. Vault of the Barnacle King. I'm gonna try that. A Harbinger duel. And try that. Destroy the Draw Queen beneath the Stonefall Mountains. Level 89. Another dodge rating. This one with percent armor and an open prefix. This level gets more throwing damage. Oh, let's see here. Try and reroll the mana. Dex. That's very good. Okay. I only have 3 level of Acid Flask shards. Okay, well, add those 3. That took all the forging potential? 58% dodge from 39 though. It's a damage increase for the shurikens. Okay, it's a damage increase. Oh man, okay. So now I need 9 glancing blow chance. I need 14 lightning res. Ooh, this one's got 20. This armor can go at this point. Drop dodge void res. Get the lightning. Okay, that works. All right, I am gonna spec out of knowledge of immunity. I want this to go back into damage, but then I want the AoE. Oh, I can probably respec a poison duration. I want the poison chance, AoE, as much damage as possible. The acid flask at this point is mostly being used to apply poison so that I can kill it with the chakram throwing. All right, Heart of the Hive, slay the Drawl Queen. Oh, this is just a boss fight. Okay. Well, let's do it. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, fireballs spewing from nowhere. Feels like you don't want to get hit by that breath thing. With the rolly fire nonsense. And there's constant ads that don't seem to want to die. Ah! More spewing fire. Ow! Yeah, those minions just can take a beating. Ah! No, 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 don't. Okay, back up here. Ow, those fireballs. Why are the fireballs the things that do so much damage? Alright, there's potions up here. Oh, no, no. No! Those minions hurt too. Okay, I haven't gotten hit by that rolly thing. And we're out of the ward phase, so... Whoa, that was close! Here comes the rolly. Ah! Nope, another... Okay, wait, get the face. Alright, now run. And try and get potions back. Whoa. No. No, oh, that was farther to the side than I thought. Could be the ads that are dealing most of the damage to me, honestly. Because if you get swarmed up in there, my life recovery, though, is insane. Okay. We're out of the ward. No! Yeah, I think it's the ads. It's just like the ads don't die and they do a ton of damage if you're swarmed by them. Got it. Whew! Soul of the Mountain relic, Firestarter's torch, Acid Flask can have its poison chance, crit chance, bow attack speed, and I can add a point to this. I'm gonna block arena keys. Try and tip these towards giving me more XP books. Enemies have 90% crit chance. Free the overburdened lizards locked within the caches. Hopefully that's not bad. Vault of the Barnacle King. Yeah, there's island lizards. Ah, so you gotta find the vault. Another level for my flask. Give it the AoE. Open the caches to free all 10 lizards. Okay, so there's one. 490 dodge rating of hit recently. That's crazy. Knowledge of an erased mage. Oh, random rune warden. At least I got the blind on the flask because of the crazy amount of crit that got added to this. This is another good use of the flask, is making sure enemies stay blinded. I haven't died to any crits since I made that swap. Prophecy fulfilled. Nice. Echo conquered. Yeah, this one's kind of just get rewards. Pillager's gold. More damage to ignited enemies. Throwing fire damage with burning daggers per 2% chance to find potions. Chance to throw a burning dagger when you drink a potion. Chance to throw a burning dagger on hit. 1 second cooldown. Huh, that seems fun. Block gold rewards. Oh, and another rune ward. Oh, there was another rune wizard. So now I have another exiled mage. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that belt. I could put it in here and maybe have given it legendary potential. I cleaned out all of my gear with no legendary potential. I can fight the boss here. Rahyeh, the Black Sun. We're doing rotating beams. Yep. Got some nice damage in there while doing that still. Oh, I'm already on the second ward thing. Ah, I'm getting some damage out, actually. Okay. You throw the other things. Ow, yeah, getting hit by one of those hurts. Well, the chakrams are getting some damage. Okay. Now what are you doing? Gonna stand there and die is what he's doing. Okay. Prophecy fulfilled. And I currently had void res. I don't really need it. I could make it 58. Get void damage. Health on block. Crit chance. Crit chance. Oh, that did end up hurting me. Oh, man. Where did I have void? 3 LP Tome of Elements. Came with a 2 LP one. 31 throwing damage. Jade dice. That comes with dodge rating. Oh, wow, I'm just kind of free to do whatever I want with that, too. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, here's a big fizz damage. Okay, so if I took this off, I don't need the fizz res, I need void res. Don't need the Ellie res, but it's fine to stay there. That would raise my dodge up to 59%. So, let's say we add void res to this. Level that up a few times, the Ellie res went up. Okay. Then physical damage, another tier to the Ellie res. Okay, so now try and seal the Ellie res. No, try and seal the void res. Sealed at tier 3. Raise that fizz damage. No, of course, no forging potential left after I get the thing. That's not enough either. I'm 1 void res short. It is a damage increase, so better damage, more loss in health. But okay, I free up the need for this lightning res so I can get the void res there. Sure. Duel a Harbinger that has already slain the boss. Is this just a boss fight? Looks like it. Here he is. Harbinger of Hatred. Whoa. Okay, so he's using the abilities of said boss. The beams kind of rotate a different way. Oh, and he's got the, like, other Harbinger stuff. Okay. Whoa. Ow. Ooh. Ah. Halfway. Okay. Whoa. Is it just random? Yay for dodge rating. Saw a 14k crit in there. Ow. Oh. Hey, give me that potion. Alright, almost. Whoa. Health potion. Move here. Ah. Heal. No. Ah. That was a big hit. Okay, sure. I can do that though. And you know what? That was without the void res cap too. Dodge rating void res. Health regen. Oh yeah. Defense. I need glancing blow. So I need to give up some damage for this glancing blow. So that's 3 points. And that puts me 1 off. So I could just get it at the next level. No, that's 3 off. I give up a little bit of dodge rating right here and put that in the glancing blow. And I've unlocked Shadow Cascade. So glancing blow is at 101% chance now. Dodge is at 60% because increasing dex also gives dodge ratings. So that made my dodge go up, dropping dodge. Okay, and let's beat this. Ooh. Harbinger this time. With capped void res. Ow. Yeah. I love being able to just like dodge that slam. Whoa, what was that? What were the like purple ball things? Dodge it. Yep. He does his clone thing next. Yep. It seems to all happen on a cycle for the most part. Ow. Ooh. Give me a potion. Ooh, dodged it again. Another potion. Nice. Ooh. No. Ow. Okay. Last quarter of this. Okay, I didn't dodge it, but that actually doesn't do that much damage. Okay, ward's almost gone. Oh, make sure he's blinded. Okay. Okay. Don't get hit by those. Got him. Woo! Another Weaver point. Glyph of Envy. Dark Shroud of Cinders. And what do I block? Glyphs or runes? Runes. Doesn't prevent runes from dropping. It's just preventing them as a reward here. Level for the Acid Flask. More damage. I should probably switch to a different monolith. Go for another upgrade on something useful. Actually, I'm gonna hit this Gaze of Orobyss thing. Alright, what's going on here? Shade of Orobyss. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! That's crazy! Sure. Okay, there's like these blood ball things. Okay, that thing I could destroy. Oh, I didn't even see that circle coming up. I mean, I'm doing good damage. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Oh. And we'll go up here. Move. Oh, we're in the final bit. Oh, don't. Cool. Echo conquered, prophecies fulfilled, siphon of anguish. That seems good. Ruby dice with throwing damage. Already has fizz on it. It's got void and elemental. This comes with dodge though. That looks so nice. Without having touched it, raise that fizz damage. Erase the void. Fizz damage. Seal the void. No. Cost me dodge rating for some chance to bleed. Big void res gain. Yeah, it's not a big loss in dodge. I'm very over in fire res now. Ooh, I wonder, can I reroll the values? Does that reroll the sealed mod or the exalted mod? I don't know. Still at 32. Try again. 37, 50 on the fizz. Okay, that's where that stays. Chance to bleed's already high on it. Yeah, that's more damage. Pushes shurikens from 37.8 to over 40k. Ooh, you know, let me respec my net out of the poison and let that be bleed. Since I'm scaling so much physical damage, that would help that. I can put that point into AoE. Yeah, and now this is at 118. Only 118. That, I guess so. The 12 that it was adding there was factoring in the Gaze of Orobyss. I thought I was going to get 30. Oh well. Go for Age of Winter. I don't need this cold res. Glyph of NB times 2. Exalted gold ring with ward per second, ward decay threshold, and nothing else. Free to craft whatever on that. Crazy. Net level up, more AoE. The downside to that change is I won't be able to see the like very visible green this thing is in the net. Siphon stability to Age of Winter. And again. 163, 181. I think that's enough. Yep, I can fight the boss. Go for it. Hey, rot. My damage is it just keeps getting better and better and better. Okay, I gotta be ready for him to move. Ah! Glad I didn't get stunned inside the whirlwind thing. Move. Okay. Oh yeah, he has an ad phase, that's right. Well, he came out of that ad phase real quick. We moving? Yep. Okay, don't get caught in the spear. Good. Ooh. Another ad phase. Or did I like break him out of it maybe? Or maybe I killed one of the ads. Yeah, I'm doing no damage to the ice or anything. Feel like he's moving. Yep. Oh. He's not blind. There we go. Easy. I'm currently getting cold res, so I don't need 51% armor, fizz res, cold damage while channeling, chance to apply frostbite. 51% armor is quite a bit. Yeah, I think that's the clear take there. Puts me up to 27%. Sure. There could be something better there. Farsight Turtle. Defend the turtle of enormous girth as it transports the transmuting gem. Once the attackers are defeated, you can harness the gem's power to reweave the fate of your unique items that have legendary potential, either increasing it or decreasing it. New legendary potential is rolled the same way as the legendary potential of a freshly dropped unique item of that type. As such, for most uniques, it is mostly likely to change the legendary potential to 0. Okay, so I should put this Farsight Turtle in. Yep, and I guess just go for it. Oh, so I'm on top of a giant turtle. Oh, we're in the water. Okay. Oh, a champion. Make sure it's blinded. Or really, I just need to like make sure my Falcon has flasks. There are multiple Leoths here? I think there are. That's weird. Okay. That was weird. Is that it? Use transmuting gem. Code of an erased sentinel. That didn't take long. Offer legendary potential to the Weaver to reforge or consume. Ooh, this Pillager's gold's going in there for sure. Alright, all of these are 1 LP. Reroll. None, none, none. 2. None. 2. None, none, and 3. For the ice bottle throw? Well, I have that. That would be a bit of a change up for sure. Oh, it gave me a bunch of shards as well. Another Weaver passive, block glyphs. And then the next one, I block the beacon or respec out of this key thing. Block the beacon. Oh, I only had 570 life? Okay. I was focusing on lizards, so can't say I'm too shocked. Ziato's Conundrum with 3 LP. No health regen, no leech. More fizz damage while at full health. So you have to have ward with that. A Rune Prison Complex. That's the 25 Rune Prison map. I should switch to Spirits of Fire now. I don't need that frailty on hit. Another Vault of the Barnacle Key. Boots with movement speed. T6. Also dodge rating. But that has level 8 int. So has to be these. And I try and reroll the Void Res. To fire, to health, reroll the armor, lightning res is not bad for me actually. Then I do dex, send that again, leaves 2. Oh wow, oh I got a T7 dex on mine. Yeah, I don't think that's, no matter what this ends up being, I don't think it's there. No. Okay. Chance for a ring. Reroll. Damage over time. That only had 3 forging potential. What? Did I already try to do something with that? Maybe it only came with 3 forging potential because it is based on like, the ring I have socketed. That's how this dropped. And since mine has no forging potential, it could factor in that. These shrine echoes show up all over the place. Prophecy fulfilled. Lightning damage. Fizz res, health regen. Okay, we can check right here. 32 forging potential. No? Huh. Throwing damage fizz pin. This one is fizz res, fizz pin. Throwing damage chance of poison. Throwing damage fizz pin is better, I would say. Tooltip agrees. Alright, the minion health is locked in on this. So I need a rune of removal to remove that minion health. And the minion health. Nope. Double acid flask worm hide coat. I would say I'm not touching that. Like I I'm at the point where I'm just working off of T7 Exalteds. That's probably the case for like any year that I were to put on. Level 90. That's one way to get some more life. Level up. I've not been able to get it on the gear. Well, now here's a conundrum. What is better, 2 throwing damage or 6% throwing attack damage? 41, 691, 42, 126. And then the other one, 41.9. So that's better. While I'm here, I'm gonna take out more of these points. Lose a little bit more dodge rating. Damn. Oh, nope. Not respec anymore. Got me a 57% damage. 42, 751. No, the flat damage is better. 43, 866, putting all those points into the flat damage. And this gives me dodge rating if hit recently as well, which that's good. Ooh, 19 Weaver's Will with 11 block, Cradle of the Erased. Let's see. Lightning Res, block chance, minion health, chance to chill. And it went big on that lightning res. I don't think it beats the physical damage. And yeah, that is capping my necrotic. This one tried. I'm gonna weave it again. Tons of minion health. Too bad there's no damage on it. Bees? It's the first shrine I've had of bees. I think those bees are all now dead. 3 shrine echoes in a row. Oh my goodness. Lizards splitting into lizards again. Oh my god. It's so insane. Throwing damage, less damage over time taken. Oh man, my amulet's so good though. Gotta stop looking at these yellow items. Maybe belt? Start by re-rolling endurance for health. Percent health. Ooh, okay. Then it needs to be throwing damage. Keep going. Up on the throwing damage. And it's done. Oh, dang. I need the fizz res there too, I think. Yeah, that's not a huge life increase because it didn't stick around for long enough for me to get it. Woven Vessel of Memory. That's a new one. Destroy the Vessel of Memory in this echo to restore nearby completed echoes to their original states, allowing you to complete them again and claim their rewards for a second time. Okay, sure. Tomb of Vessels. I think that said it required 300 corruption. Always drops a unique piece of jewelry. Confront Majasa. 2 Weaver tree points for that one. Well, there's nothing new I can put in here. No, there is one. This restores completed memories so you could do them again. Yeah. Oh, and I got a passive for this. I think I leveled up my Weaver rank. I need to go back for the Woven Echo drop chance. So before I run this, I need to run this one because this is going to restore my Shrine Echoes. Praetorian Belt with Fizz damage. This has Fizz res. It's got some dodge. Chance to find potions though. Okay, so that means it has to get a rune of removal and remove the chance to find potions. It removed the Fizz res. Okay, then it removed the chance to find potions. Throwing damage. Oof. Minus 11. Minus 1. Glyph of Hope. Minus 16. Put Fizz res on it. Glyph of Hope preserved. That's 8. Minus 2 gets it to 14. That's 1 under what I need. Raise the throwing damage. Okay, gain dodge. Okay, Fizz res go up. That's enough Fizz res. So go for dodge. Glyph of Hope preserved. And minus 1. And this gives me armor. Yeah, armor goes up a nice chunk. Health goes down. Damage 33,866 to 43,134. So damage goes up yet again, lowering my health to get more damage. 2 LP Kelton Blasting Agent. Big reduced decoy duration. Huh. Vessel of Memory. I have to destroy it. Summoning elementals, but I mean, I just kill it. Okay, that wasn't hard. Okay, this gets me more Woven Echoes. Reverse completed echoes, eh? Still says completed. Level 91. The level goes into more damage. Bait Weaver Clotho. Can't say I recognize this one, but as with most things at the moment, easy. Whoa. Chance to bleed with shurikens, armor shred effect, and now throwing damage. Can I forge that with the Weaver's Will? Bleed duration. Wow. And 5 fizz res. I'm getting a lot of armor shred from the weapon. Says damage goes down. I guess I had fizz pin on one of these. But you would think armor shred effect ends up being better. If I'm getting like 100 stacks of armor shred. I don't think it's factoring in the chance to bleed either. Because it's going from 43.6 to 43.8. Oracle Amulet with T6 throwing damage. Reroll minion damage. To lightning. To cold. That's a no. I don't know about this idol. Keep my throwing damage, fizz pin, dodge, life regen. Probably better for me. Yeah, I wish this echo would have worked. I guess the bleed chance with the shurikens only affects the shurikens. Whereas the throwing damage and the fizz pin and all that affects everything I'm doing. 25% all res? That's something that can go on a shield? What? That is huge. Huh. Alright, and to finish off, I can run this echo. So where I fight the trio. Well, yeah, I want to get them on top of each other, ideally. Guess I'll fight this one and shoot at the others. Well, they're getting closer to being on top of each other. Oh, here we go. Unload on them. Decoy totem. One down. 2 down. And 3 down. Collapsing Horizon. I've already done that. I had 20% chance for frailty. I can get 45 frailty, 43% dodge rating, 20% endurance, or shred fire. 43% dodge. And that's a low roll. That rolls up to 70. Confirm that. Got me to 63% dodge. Got Logi's Hunger and Buldar's Wrath. Well, I think that is a good spot to stop for today. I think I got a lot done. Still, just like getting lucky on some gear can go a long way still. Just continuing to grind through stuff. I definitely think... Wait, did I not take this armor? I thought I took this armor. Whoa. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I have the space on that cold res. This person over here. Respect Blessings. All the Empire? No. Age of Winter. 51% armor. Cost 10k gold. I got that. Yeah. Now I got... Okay, so I got the armor and I got the dodge rating. Oh, cool. So even better. I thought I took that armor and I guess I did not. That's a pretty big deal. And there was a time when I had my life above 2,000. It feels very low. I would like to fix that. I need the things to line up for me and they kind of haven't been. So still just a work in progress. We'll see what I get myself into tomorrow. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.